I was working at Chrysler on the assembly line. I was there for just about 7 years, a little over 7 years. And one day at work, I didn't feel well. That night, I went to bed and woke up in the morning and couldn't breathe. And I called 911. They told me I was in congestive heart failure. It was real sobering. A couple days later, I had a relapse and couldn't breathe again and went back. Was talking with the emergency room doctor, a lady. She told me how serious it was. It hadn't hit me how serious this was. An analogy is that you're a 52-year-old man with an 80-year-old heart. She said, well, it doesn't really look good. That, you should kind of set things up, enjoy yourself, but, it doesn't look like you're going to be around for too long.
RX Outreach is a nonprofit mail-order pharmacy, and we are trying to assist patients that are uninsured or underinsured with their access to affordable medications.
For a while, I was considered for a heart transplant. If I would have gotten a little bit worse, I would have been a candidate. But instead of going to stage 4, I gradually, over about the next 5 years, went down to a stage 2. And I still take an enormous amount of medicine to keep it that way. In 2007, my insurance help from my company was ending. I estimated at the time that those prescriptions would cost me roughly $1,800 a month, and that was just not possible for me.
The customers that call and are almost in tears, if not in tears, when they find out how much their medication will cost them, all of them for little to nothing compared to what they had been trying to pay.
I looked into RX Outreach, applied to it, and have been happily taken care of affordably ever since.
For me, in being able to lead this organization, it ties directly back to my relationship with my grandmother. Her being a patient like the patients that we serve, she did not have access to affordable medication. It resulted in her having congestive heart failure. Everyone knows someone that needs access to affordable medication.
The one prescription I got from the manufacturer for many years at no cost under their patient assistance program. About 2 years ago, that prescription became available as a generic, and so that was no longer available from the manufacturer. It was going to be $240 per 180-day supply from RX Outreach. I looked into other sources and found that the same prescription, same amount of time from Target would be $800. And it was very comforting to know that, I could afford it. I wouldn't have to sell my house to keep myself alive. Because I take so many other medicines, that was just one of 11 different prescriptions that I take daily. They add up.
One patient said to me, "Oh, I can eat today." It just blew me away. I had to take a moment after I got off that call.
When I was 52, got a virus on my heart. They said they don't know what caused it. It could have happened to anyone. This has allowed me to keep going in relatively good comfort and ease for 8-9 years now. Thank you, RX Outreach.